Horizontal pushing is a key component of the program design, like I've gone over many times. We push, we pull, we have knee and hip dominant exercises. We'll do push-ups. Even with our elite guys, we'll just load them with a bunch of weights with a weight vest, put the X vest on them, and we'll go. But even our regular women, our regular clients, fitness competitors, whoever we have, push-ups are key. So Michelle will demonstrate a regular push-up, coming down and up. Now, if I wanted to change the tempo, I could say go 5 seconds down. 5, 4, 3, 2, explode up. You don't want any lumbar spine to be compromised, so you want to stay completely straight here. Come down slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, explode up. Good, rest. So that's basically a body weight push-up, great horizontal movement. I can change the difficulty and the intensity by either raising her feet, so creating more pressure down, or I can put on an X vest. Now, this is a 40-pound vest on a very, very small girl. If I wanted to, I'm looking for maybe 5 reps, 6 reps, but a great alternative to lifting weights. She's lifting her body weight plus an extra 40-pound vest, so not light. Great, because now it's more functional. She's pushing away from the ground. Core has to activate a bit more. Great for the shoulders. 40-pound vest, down and up. Explode up. Good. Down. Explode up. Good. 3 more down. Explode up. Explode up. Last one. Explode up. Great job. Rest. So Michelle has demonstrated she can do a regular push-up, no problem. How do we progress her? We weight her down. That was actually difficult for her. To make it even more difficult, we put in a tempo there, and we'd have her go 5 seconds down and explode up, and I'm sure 5 would be very, very, very challenging. Another great exercise you can do, depending on what part of program design you're in, is use a slide board. I like doing basically, it's almost a fly press. So you're basically sliding open, getting a good range of motion, and exploding up. So Michelle will demonstrate. Same positioning, coming down, opening up, dropping down, and squeezing together. Down, and squeezing together. Last one, down, and squeezing together, and rest. So great, if you have a slide board, every gym should have a slide board. So many different ways to use it. Contact, perform better, get a slide board right away. Slide board lunges, push-ups, hamstring curls. So many exercises can be done on this. A great way, you can weight them down, but I like just doing it on a day when you're unloading, coming down, getting a good stretch, squeezing together. You'll find that your fitness competitors, your regular clients who can handle that load love the exercise because they actually contract a bit more. So I've shown the push-up progressions. Now, with the elite athletes and everyday client, you'll progress up to a dumbbell press. I like the dumbbells because you're controlling them one arm at a time. We'll progress, changing tempos around, changing weights around, even going single arm at a time. For more core activity. I'll demonstrate a dumbbell press, 120-pound dumbbell, so I'm going to try and work hard and show off a bit. But we're going to go down with the 120s. We're going to go 5 seconds down, explode up. So again, this is a horizontal press. Same as a push-up, but obviously we're pushing a bit more weight. So horizontal press, we're doing the dumbbells. So either a bench press might be called for this day, or dumbbell press. We like dumbbell pressing a bit more than bench because I like the idea of having that you have to stabilize. So I'm going to explode up. I'm going to take 5 seconds down with control, good eccentric phase, and explode up. Down slow. And basically that's an horizontal press. So basically that's a horizontal press, a dumbbell press. Now, what I might do on a unilateral day is we'll take, I'm going to show with a bit lighter weight, we'll take same dumbbell, we'll go one arm press so the core has to fire more now. With one side being used, the weight's going to pull you over to one side. You're going to have to stabilize the core so you don't fall over. So you're working different stabilizers, core has to fire a lot more, and you're using one arm at a time. So either we're going to put our hand behind our head or lightly grab the bench. I don't want too much grabbing. You're going to come down with control and explode up. This right leg has to be planted. Good pressure on it because the weight's going to be pulling over this side. Core tight. Come down with control. Explode up. Come down with control. Explode up. Other side. Same idea. Now left side has to be glued. Brace. Explode up. Control on the way down. Drive up. Control on the way down. Explode up. Good way of getting the core involved. On days when I'll load a bit lighter and I work more on unilateral exercises, we'll go a horizontal one-arm dumbbell press. It's in the program depending on how many days we're training a week. Again, you'd have to look at the website depending on what phase of training you're in. Or if you're just watching this video and you're incorporating it in and you're a personal trainer and want to give it to your clients, it's a great exercise depending on how many times you see them a week. You can do it on a ball. We don't like using the balls, but you can do it on a ball. It's just a very, very good exercise of activating the core a bit more than it normally would be activated. I'm here with Dennis Kang, middleweight of the UFC. Today he's going to be demonstrating horizontal pushing. So we're going to show just a normal bench press with some tempo, and then I'm going to show you bench press with chains. So Dennis is going to do a 5-second down and explode up with it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, up. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rack it. Good. Now what we've been playing with a lot lately is chains. The reason I like chains is the movement gets harder as you progress up, number one, and number two, you can't throw the weight around. So what we're going to do now is same progression, same tempo, the 5 seconds down, but you'll see the difference is the weight gets actually heavier as you come up. Okay. Same, good. And explode up, good, all the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. One more, all the way down. 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Good. Yes. So we do a dumbbell press, and this is actually a barbell bench press. We'll do it in certain phases of our training and with the chains as well, a great part of your horizontal pressing. So Cleo's shown you the push-ups on the slide board. What I'll show you is a basic push-up on a ball. So on light days, it's a great rehabilitation exercise for your advanced. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our push-up, stabilizing on the ball. We don't want the back collapse. Draw the belly button in tight, brace, and push up. Tight, push up. We want to make it more difficult. We'll lift up one leg, stabilize, push up. Other leg, stabilize, push up. If I want to make it harder, put my feet up on a bench or even higher, up on a plyo box. You don't want your back collapsing. Control on the way down, push up. Control on the way down, push up. Shoulders have to work a bit more to stabilize, which I want. I'm still getting the push-up value and making it more intense. I'm also getting a core value. Gravity is going to try and pull my spine down and try and curve the lumbar spine, so we want to keep it flat and stable. You work your core a lot more. One of my favorite exercises I give my personal training clients and my athletes is a push and pull. Great for so many different ways. Number one, we're pushing. Number one, we're pulling. And we're going to be doing both sides. But more importantly, we're working in the core. Another anti-rotation exercise. We're going to do it on either a Kaiser or a free motion. I'm going to get stable. The cue is I don't want to move the shoulders. So there's going to be forces pulling me in different directions. I'm going to tighten up. I'm going to come straight out and come back. Now when I want to work the other side, all I have to do, change knees, come back, core tight, and that's it. Great exercise to put in a quad set or a tri set in between doing, let's say, a set of squats and then a set of presses. We'll put this in between as a core exercise, or on just a core day, we'll put that exercise in there also. So single leg squat, probably one of my most important knee dominant exercises. Now, single leg squat is great because all sports, life takes place off one leg. You're never standing still and generating force with both legs completely at the same time. So what Karen's going to demonstrate is a basic single leg body weight squat. So we're going to go to a 15-inch bench. Good. Now the cue would be for coaches is drive off that heel, keep the back flat, chest up, and explode off that heel, drive straight up. Switch legs. Now as a coach, you're going to want to make sure the knee doesn't track in too much and doesn't buckle, which means she's using her glutes, which is good. And up. Good. So that's basically a single leg squat. Now, to add difficulty, we could either, she's at a 15-inch box, so it depends on her femur length, or sorry, her tibial length, we could actually go down to a 14, 13, even down to 12 inches with her. For Karen, we're going to weight her down. So we're going to hold two weights in a front squat position. She's going to weight it down, explode up, same dynamics, and rest. Good. So basically, that's weighting down the single leg squat. So you're adding extra load to it. Now we can also counterbalance the single leg squat. I'm going to show with a kettlebell because I like using kettlebells for certain things. So she's going to hold it with her right arm. She's going to lift her right leg up. So she's creating a cross chain from her right shoulder down to her left hip. She's going to try and stabilize, sit back, and explode up. The load is trying to bring her to this side. She has to stabilize and explode up. Last one, explode up. Good. So that's basically doing a counterbalance single leg squat. There's different variations. You can do an overhead single leg squat. I don't put them in my program design, so I will basically go from body weight. I can put a weight vest on Karen. We can weight her down, and we can do a counterbalance single leg squat. At most, sometimes in a tapering phase or a phase when you're going pretty easy with your athletes or clients, you can have her do her single leg squat on an AirX pad. So now she's worried about stabilizing at different areas. Good. So you're adding balance into the whole equation. You're adding proprioception into the whole equation. Good. Switch legs.